Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Adam has a proposal for Chelsea, and Lily grills Audra about Holden. Friday, April 25th, 2025. Today on The Young and the Restless, Jack shares his true feelings about the remodel. Adam wants Chelsea to work with him, and Lily smells trouble. At the Abbott house, Jack looks around the renovated space. Diane asks, "Well, what do you think?" Jack doesn't respond, so Kyle says, "It's stunning. It's beautiful." They keep prompting Jack to speak. Diane implores, "Oh, for God's sake, Jack, say something." He finally says, "It's perfect." She's overcome with relief. He loves it and tells her she was absolutely right. Diane admits he scared her to death as Kyle pours bubbly. Jack says she protected the integrity of the place, just as she promised. They toast to Diane, who teases him about being scared. Jack admits he was terrified. He worried what he'd do if he didn't like it, but from the moment he opened his eyes, he knew this was home. Jack's true opinion. They sit, and Diane apologizes for putting Jack through such turmoil. He's sorry he made it so difficult. She understands making the changes was almost traumatic for him. Diane admits she was scared too. Kyle loves it and thinks everyone else will too. Diane remarks that she preserved everything in case they had to put it all back. Jack says it's the perfect blend of old-world style and contemporary. He marvels that he could imagine his father in the space right now. He flashes to a conversation he had with John in the living room. Diane takes them in to see the dining room. Jack cannot wait for Ashley and Tracy to see what an amazing job she's done. Diane isn't sure Ashley will like it. Jack doesn't know. He thinks after this she'll be fully embraced by the entire Abbott family. They kiss. Diane asks Kyle if he and Claire will change their minds and move in there. Kyle admits they'll likely get their own place, but he commits to Sunday dinners in the dining room. "This will always be my home. Thank you for preserving it, Mom." They embrace. Kyle snaps photos to show Claire, and they all talk about not being able to wait for Harrison's reaction. He's heading back to the office, but Jack says he'll stay and soak this up for a bit. Kyle exits and Diane says, "Okay, go ahead." Now that it's just them, he can tell her the truth. She's sure there are changes he doesn't like. "I promise I can take it." Jack admits that a few things threw him at first. He wonders if the crown molding is too formal. She says she didn't change it, she only had it painted. He questions the fabric on the sofa, but she says he loved it on Tracy's club chairs in her apartment. Jack turns his attention to the portrait over the fireplace. He likes it a lot. Diane found it in the attic. It was a gift from his mother to his father in 1956. She knows because there was a note on the back of it. Jack tears up. "I could not be more impressed." He couldn't see the possibility of still loving it after it was updated, but he loves it. He sees her everywhere. "That's the way it should be. Why did I ever doubt you?" He tells Diane she has more than earned her place there. He thanks her for reminding him he shouldn't get stuck in the past. Jack wishes his parents could be there to see what a wonderful job she's done with their family home. Adam's proposal. At Society, Adam greets Chelsea and tells her this couldn't wait. He's been thinking, and there's something important he wants to ask her. He hopes she'll say yes. Chelsea asks what he's doing. It looks like he's about to propose. Adam realizes that she's not thrilled about the idea. She says it would be premature. Adam turns sarcastic and jokey. She tells them remarrying so soon would be extreme. Adam says Victor brought it up, and so did Connor. Letting her off the hook, he admits he wasn't about to propose marriage at least. "Will you come work with me at Newman Media?" Chelsea didn't see this coming. It's out of the blue. Adam admits he's been considering this before she even moved to the ranch. He knows she's thriving at Marchetti, but the idea feels right to him. Chelsea's flattered, but she doesn't understand. Adam points out she has experience. She's built her own company before. He thinks a partnership could work. "My COO." He needs someone with creative ideas who knows his quirks. Someone he can work well with. Chelsea hedges. The way you and Sally did? Adam's not trying to replicate his dynamic with Sally. He wants a new partnership. They're in sync, and this would be perfect. He needs someone who he trusts and who can see his vision and push back. They could carpool and save on gas. She laughs and muses. This ended up being a proposal after all. Adam gets down on one knee and says, "Chelsea Lawson, will you do me the honor of being my COO?" She urges him to get up and says to the room at large, "This isn't what it looks like." Adam gets back in his chair. Well, Chelsea tells Adam he's not making this easy. He thinks the whole restaurant was pretty entertained. Chelsea never considered them working together and doesn't know how to respond. She's flattered he thinks so highly of her business skills. Adam keeps making the pitch, but she argues they haven't always seen eye to eye. Adam thinks if they can get through the last year with Connor, they can get through anything. He asks her to just think about it. She agrees. Smiling, she says he looks happy. Adam gets down on one knee again to propose they get some flatbread pizza. She pulls him up. Talk turns to Connor's baseball skills, but Chelsea's not paying attention to what Adam's saying. She admits his offer is on her mind. It would be a challenge, and she thinks they could work great together under the right circumstances. Adam asks if she's leaning towards saying yes. She wonders if they could work together and not end up hating each other. Adam thinks it will be great. She says, "It wasn't great for you and Sally." Adam was a different person back then. He urges her again to take some time to consider the offer. He'll be fine no matter what she decides. Chelsea says she loves her job and Summer relies on her. Adam's sure Sally and Chloe will step up if she leaves. Chelsea thinks he's right. She takes his hand and tells him that just him asking her means everything. She leans over the table to kiss him, and everyone applauds. Adam proposes they get out of there now. She says, "Proposal accepted." Holden listens in. Audra runs into Lily in the club dining room and updates her that Nate and Damien landed in Boston with Amy. They agree it sounds promising. Lily can see she really cares about Amy. She hopes it turns out for the best. Audra wonders if she's finally started warming up to Damien. As she asks this, Holden appears and hovers behind them, listening. Lily says she's hoping for the best for everyone involved. She's heard Damien's side, and he might actually be helpful regarding his mysterious boss. She also wanted to make sure Nate's cousin wasn't bad news. She asks Audra about using her connection to Holden to also try to get information to help them. She must have her own concerns about Damien and Holden, or she wouldn't have offered. Audra says, like her, she doesn't want Nate to get hurt. Lily muses that with Audra's personal connection to Holden, she can't help but wonder who they can really trust in this situation. Holden takes this all in. Audra sniffs. That almost sounded like an accusation. Lily asks if she can blame her for wondering. She knew Holden was lying when he was posing as Damien, and she didn't say anything. Lily says Nate bought her reason for not doing so, but she's not as easily convinced. Audra accuses Lily of not trying with her. Lily insists she has, but she always has some new lie or mystery. They bicker as Holden continues listening. Audra says she has no underhanded plans to hurt Nate. She cares about him too much. Holden decides to interrupt and greets them. Lily notes that he's still in town and asks who's running the companies in LA. Holden tells Lily that he and Damien have everything under control. Lily wonders if this is because the companies are actually owned by Aristotle Dumas. Holden doesn't ask questions, but admits he's never met Dumas. It's smarter to keep your head down, and Damien tells him what he needs to know. Audra asks if he thinks there's anything shady going on between Dumas and Damien. They're wondering why Dumas wants Damien to pretend that he runs the companies. Holden would never betray his best friend's confidence. I would take a bullet for that man if I had to. Audra asks, do you think he would take one for you? Holden's not sure he likes the direction of the conversation. Lily says she and Audra are just looking out for the people they care about. Holden doesn't blame them for being suspicious. He and Damien were too. It's strange on both sides. He suggests things could shift if Amy's treatment goes well. His boss might stick around there. Damien's new connection to his family has changed everything. Holden misses LA. Audra asks what's stopping him from going back. Looking at Audra, he muses, "Now that is a good question." Lily squints her eyes. Holden gets a call from Damien and walks off to take it. Lily tells Audra, "I think we got the answer to your question. It's pretty obvious. She's the reason Holden's not returning to LA." Audra counters, "Couldn't we say the same thing about you and Damien?" Lily says they're not talking about her, they're talking about Audra. Audra says Holden doesn't care about her like that. Lily doesn't think there is anything casual about their connection. He has something on you, doesn't he? Why else would you lie about having met him in the first place? She goes on, "What happened in LA?